What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wager Zone Podcast, guys, and we are back for another week of NFL bets. We've been killing it on the Sunday slates. We've cashed our lock of the days on the Sundays, but we need to get those primetime games together. It seems like the primetime games are just not going our way. These player props, for some reason, are just not cashing for us on the primetime games. But as long as our lock of the days are hitting, especially in the Sunday games, because that's where most of our bets are going to be at, besides just making like one bet, and we're going to be having a lot of this, a big slate for today's game. So I'm going to have 4 bets for you guys today. And also I'm going to have one underdog. Like I said, I have an underdog of the week where I do believe a lot of them should be cashing, but we're 0-2 on our underdogs of the week. We don't put too much money on that. We just try to come out here and try to catch a big underdog. And I'm not saying no 1 point, 2 point favorites. To me, they have to at least be 3 or more point underdogs for me to say they're an underdog of the week. So let's get right into this video. If you guys are here for the first time, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page. If you guys want access to my lock of the day, where on Sundays we've cashed 2 in a row for both of our first weeks of the NFL season, the link will be in the description to the Buy Me a Coffee. You guys can become a member there. You guys can check out my lock of the days. Right now we're on a great run. We're cashing out all different types of sports. We have a great record. Check that out in the description. And alright guys, let's get right into this video. First bet of the day is going to be the Jaguars taking on the Texans. They're going to be playing in Jacksonville. And this one, guys, I'm taking Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville wins this game. I see a lot of people on Texans. People are thinking Texans are the underdog of the week, and that's what kind of scares me. If the bookies have Jaguars as the favorites, I think there's a reason why. The Texans have not been playing good football to start off. They haven't been able to move the ball very well. Yes, they played against 2 very good teams, but now they're playing in a division matchup on the road, and I think Jacksonville's going to come out here and have a really good game. I'm honestly expecting Trevor Lawrence to come out here and throw about 2 or 3 touchdowns. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to have a big day, and this game is a big game for him. So I do believe Jacksonville pulls this off at home in front of their home state and home fans at their home stadium. So for this one, give me Jacksonville Jaguars on the money line. All right, guys, next bet, the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Chicago Bears. This game is going to be played in Chicago. But this one, guys, I'm a big Caleb Williams fan. You guys know me. I like this guy a lot, but I'm kind of thinking I might hop off the train if he does not win this game. But guys, I'm taking the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys honestly win this game. I'm not taking the Chicago Bears. I'm taking the Cowboys. The Cowboys have been looking really good on the offensive side, and Dak Prescott looks like he's willing to get into a shootout. And it might have to, because I think Caleb comes in here, has a decent game, but I just think the Cowboys offense is going to be too much. I think Dak and CeeDee Lamb are going to have a field day. I think they're going to come out here and score about like 30-plus points themselves. So I'm expecting Dallas to come in here on the road and beat the Chicago Bears. So for this one, Dallas Cowboys on the money line. All right, next bet, guys, going to be a 2-leg parlay. I'm going to be parlaying the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with the Seattle Seahawks. Tampa Bay is playing against the New York Jets, especially with Tampa Bay being at home. The New York Jets are not a good team, and especially on the road. And Tampa Bay, I told you guys, I thought they were going to have a good chance of being the number 1 seed in this whole entire NFC. So I think Tampa Bay comes in here, and I think they roll. I think they win this game pretty easily. And the same thing for the Seahawks. The Seahawks, I wasn't too high on in the beginning of the season. I had them finishing 3rd in the division. But still, the Seahawks have started 2-0, and Sam Darnold's been looking really well. And I honestly think they're going to come in here and win this game pretty easily. Spencer Rattler and the New Orleans Saints have not been playing good. I do believe they're going to be like the worst team in the NFL. So for this one, give me this 2-leg parlay. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with the Seattle Seahawks. All right, guys, next bet's going to be another 2-leg parlay. I'm taking the Green Bay Packers. I'm parlaying them with Kansas City Chiefs. These teams are both on the road, but they're just way better than these teams. The only thing that scares me is maybe Kansas City, but I mean, Kansas City's in a must-win situation here, so that's the reason why I think they're going to come on here and beat the Giants. But let's go into Green Bay. Green Bay's playing against Cleveland in Cleveland. Cleveland has a good team when they play at home, but they're still one of the worst teams in the league. Like, when I say a good team at home, they tend to do better at home, but they're still not a good team. The Green Bay Packers have been showing that defense is lethal. The Green Bay Packers and Jordan Love, these boys have been playing really well, and Micah Parsons is starting to get a little bit more playing times, getting his back together and getting the whole more plays. So I do believe Green Bay comes in here and they win this game pretty easy. And now with Kansas City, I think this game's going to be a lot closer, honestly, than a lot of people think, but I think Kansas City pulls it off at the end. New York Giants have had a really good game last time where they almost beat the Dallas Cowboys, and Russell Wilson went out there and threw for 400 yards. I think Russell Wilson has a good chance to come out there and throwing for a lot of yards starts again having a good game because his Kansas City defense, the secondary is kind of injured. But I do believe the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes, they won't start the season off 0-3. I was one of the guys that said I thought Kansas City had a good chance missing the playoffs in the beginning of the year. So I was on a island myself on that. But this is one of the games I actually banked in with Kansas City winning. So I think Kansas City comes in here and beats the New York Giants. So give me this two-leg parlay: Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, guys, now the next bet, the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. This game is going to be played in Philadelphia. And, guys, this is my underdog of the week. I'm taking the Los Angeles Rams. I'm a Rams fan, so I might be a little biased, but I still believe the Rams win this game on the road. The Rams are one of the most complete teams in the NFL. Philly has not been looking good to start the season off. Yes, they won their games, but they're leaning on the tush push, and they're kind of barely winning these games. And the Rams have been looking really well. The offense is coming together. This team is playing really good. Matthew Stafford is looking really good. The defense has 8 sacks. I think it's 7 sacks by oh my bad, real quick. 8 sacks by 7 different players, and it just seems like they're just playing really well. That defense might be one of the best defenses in the league. They're very young. They're very well coached, and I do believe this is a good spot for the Rams to come in here and make up for that playoff loss and beat the Eagles in Philadelphia and make a statement. So for this one, my underdog of the day, give me the Los Angeles Rams. And all right, guys, that is it for today's video. Like I said in the beginning, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, go become a member of my Buy Me a Coffee so you guys get all my locks. At the moment, we're on a 28 a 28-13 run and across all sports. We've been cashing out on our lock of the days, and we've been back-to-back wins on our lock of the days for the Sunday slate. So if you guys want to get access to that, go become a member at the Buy Me a Coffee. My link will be in the description, along with all my bets that I am on will be in the description. And all right, guys, I'm out of here, and I'll see you guys next time. Let's cash out. I'll be back tomorrow for some Monday Night Football.